Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Studio Series Crosshairs. Now, this guy, of course, transforms into a Corvette. And well, this guy's vehicle mode just looks amazing in my opinion. And well, we'll take a closer look at the vehicle mode after we take a closer look at the packaging. And of course we've got the more modern style of Studio Series packaging. So we've got the lack of a window here. Got a picture of Crosshairs here firing his guns. Studio Series 92. This side we've got a close-up of Crosshairs' face. The other side we've got a picture of him. The back we've got Crosshairs in both modes. Got the bowling alley quest, which, well, that's what the backdrop included is. Got the fact that this is a licensed Corvette vehicle mode. Got a QR code if you want to scan that. And we've even got what he does in The Last Night. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. And for the backdrop, well, first of all we got the faux backdrop which he's tied to. And for the actual backdrop, well, we got a bowling alley, which gives me flashbacks to GTA 4 with Roman always calling Nico. Yeah, I always play GTA 4, so this is just giving me flashbacks. But if you want, you can just put Crosshairs there. Well, yeah, I think this is more intended for the robot mode. So yeah. Now looking at the vehicle mode, I quite like how this looks. I mean, of course, this is meant to be a Corvette, just in green color. And with green being one of my favorite colors, I just love how this looks. Got the wheels which are pinned in, so well, yeah, it's not really rolling that well. Head is sort of visible there. However, one big complaint I have, the spoiler is really easy to remove, and this is a widespread issue. So yeah, it's best if you just glue it in place, which, well, seeing how I don't really have any glue on me, yeah. Underneath, you can pretty much just see the arms there. So, yeah. Now, another complaint they have is, if I'm like, if I accidentally mishandle the figure, then these bits can often come undone at the front. Although, seeing how I'm on camera, it's actually behaving. But yeah, sometimes these bits can come untapped quite easily. Well, yeah, overall, I just love how this vehicle mode looks. So yeah. Now for accessories, well, they're actually hidden in the vehicle mode. Like, they're actually hidden in here, so we'll take a look at them when we get to the robot mode. So yeah. Now that's pretty much it for Crosshairs in his car mode. So for transformation, oh boy. Well, this transformation is actually quite complex. I mean, of course, it's one of those Studio Series figures, so of course he's got quite the complex transformation. To start, I'm just going to remove the spoiler, otherwise it's probably going to fall off and I might actually lose it. But yeah, I recommend just gluing the spoiler into place. To start off, we're just going to untab the back of the car mode, like so. Get the arms down. Untap the sides of the car, like so. And then you can get the guns out. Quick look at them so you can see. Here we go. And I guess if you want to, you could sort of maybe emulate Trax's flight mode. I don't know. I'm just saying that because this is sort of a Corvette. So you get these out. You lift up these bits of the hood up. You get these down. Just be careful not to get these off the joint because these are easy to accidentally get off. Untap this like so. Get this up. This rotates. And this little bit is actually detached in the box. So this maybe could be an accessory. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's not. It's just detached for like space and box. So now we can see the robot starting to take shape. Fold up the robot backpack like so. Unfold the legs. Try and get the feet out. Flip these around because these are going to form the front of Crosshairs' trench coat. Flip, get the arms around, flip them down. Move this down. And this is sort of a tricky bit. You want to try and flip all this around. Yeah, this is actually quite tricky because you want to try and have this so this is actually behind the car windshield, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, and yeah, this can't attach, and can be sort of tricky to get this back on, so if you'll just excuse me while I pause to try and get this attached. So, getting this reattached, you want to try and move these sides of the car down, so they're facing this way, which... yeah, it's easier said than done, and, well, especially being on camera, this might take quite a while. So, yeah, apologies if I take quite a while trying to fiddle with this. So, yeah, I might have to pause again trying to orientate this. So, what you want to do is try and get these sides of the car orientated like this, so it's like a trench coat. And yeah, it can be quite fiddly, especially if you don't have the instructions with you. But once you have it like that, then you have Crosshairs in robot mode. So yeah. And while having a 360, yeah, he does kind of have a bit of a backpack, but it is meant to emulate. It's meant to emulate the trench coat thing that he has in the film. Plus, this can detach if you don't want it there. Looking at the head, of course, it's meant to resemble his head in the film, and unlike his original figure, it's painted because he's got the goggles. Oh, and they forgot to flip out the hands. But giving him his guns. So yeah, now he's ready to just fire at some Decepticons. And I guess I should remember to attach on the spoiler now, even though it serves no purpose now. Seeing how I'm on camera, it might not go on now. There we go. So yeah, not really much to say. I mean, of course, it's the Studio Series figure, so it's not going to take blast effects, and there's no ports in the FIFA blast effects. So yeah. Let's just move on to the posability. Head can go side to side, kinda. It can look up and down. Arm can, of course, sort of move. It's got elbows. Hands can go in. Spoiler can come off. I'm probably just gonna put that in an accessory bag. Can sort of T-pose, although not that much. It's not really any waist articulation. This can go forward to make way for his legs. They can't really go backwards though. It's got knees. His knee can go forward. He can do the splits. It's got waist swivel, not waist swivel, ankle pivot, and his thigh can swivel. So yeah. And while bringing in the backdrop, this is when my throat stops working. Yeah, he looks quite nice with the backdrop. So yeah, and that's pretty much all I've got to say about this guy. Complaints. This thing just comes off way too easily. Unless you glue it in place, which I don't have any glue on me, so I can't really do that. But other complaints, this guy could be a pain to transform if you don't know what you're doing, especially into car mode. What doesn't help is sometimes the instructions just aren't that helpful. So, yeah. Plus, this guy doesn't really tab in that well sometimes. Could just be my copy, could just me being a stupid idiot, like always, but if you're more used to like the more simple transformations that like the War for Cybertron trilogy and Legacy has, then yeah, this guy might stump you when you first try to transform him. I also found that some bits, aside from the spoiler, come off quite easily. Namely the front, well, trench coat bits, and the backpack or the windshield, which is separate from the figure when you first open it. So yeah, but overall, do I recommend this figure? If you're a fan of this character, or a fan of Age of Extinction / The Last Knight, then sure, because he is quite accurate to the film. But, well, if you're not a fan of complex transformations, then yeah, I'd say probably skip this, because this transformation is probably enough to rip your hair out if you don't like complex transformations. But, well, this has been my review on Studio Series Crosshairs, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.